What's up, guys? Matthew getting ready to watch Season 3, Episode 19 of My Hero Academia. We just finished the first part of the provisional license exam. I always forget if I'm saying that name correctly. I don't know. We got done the sort of free-for-all, sticky ball, boom boom bang section. We're going to do rescue training. I don't remember if they told me how many spots are left, or sort of up for grabs. I don't know if it's a spot thing, like specific set in stone, like they were saying 100, or if it's just you have to save dummies. I don't know. I am very excited to find out. You had a lot of players here. We've got Yarshi. I cannot say his name. Yeah, Arshi. Yeah. What? Got Shindo. Obviously, Kami. We got Kami. I need to pop up a picture of Kami from One Piece. There are certain names that are sort of slightly uncommon, not just in anime, in fiction, you know what I mean, or even in real life. When you hear that one name, you always sort of just immediately think of that person. If I ever hear the words Kami, I immediately think of Kami from One Piece, not just because there's a character named Kami in One Piece, but also because arguably my favorite running joke of One Piece is a character called Papagu saying Kami. So it's a very iconic name for me. But let me tell you what, that motherfucker, that's not Kami. That is Itoga. I'm ready to hop into it. I mean, I hope. I don't know if it's gonna be like a free run sort of format, in the sense of we might not jump straight into the rescue training thing this episode. We might or maybe not until like the second half of the episode. I think we might maybe like talk, or like our group class A may talk. We might have some conversations in the anteroom before we go to the next thing, but I don't know. But I'm ready to get into it. If you guys do like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I have got the full length reactions up on Patreon. By now I am already a very far amount of episodes ahead. If you want to check the exact episode I'm on, it's on the YouTube comments. And the most important thing, if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into it. Bum bum bum. So what am I thinking the third test is going to be? Is it going to be an actual just villain fight?
Wait, does that mean there's only one more round to the exam? Your goal is
Oh shit! I'm so stupid, dude! I don't listen. Why don't I fucking listen? Okay, this is the last one. This is the last test. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys know I'm stupid sometimes.
In class, remember? They're people at a disaster scene.
Thanks, Hagakure. Sorry, I didn't need to get snippy with my girl.
time to show us how you will carry out successful rescue procedures.
So this is the last one.
Your provisional licenses.
Holy shit, this is the last test. So I would assume if you save someone, you get your license.
Little kids and old people?
Little kids and old people?
Have been trained
Come on
as
now.
professional persons in
Ew, why you creepy motherfuckers?
introducing the Help Us.
Help Us Company. What is that thing at the bottom right? Weird baby.
Judging how well you keep them safe as you go about your mission. Oh, by the way, we'll be scoring you on a point
Okay.
system. If you have
Okay, so
more
just
points
do your
than the
best.
Benchmark at the time the exercise comes to an end.
This fucking hairy mammoth thingy. That's a villain. There's a villain in here. It'd be funny if Toga just starts fucking killing these actors.
This looks familiar. It's like Camino Ward.
But she's not going to, because, like I said, she's a known I don't know. She could be. I don't know. Should be taking the identity of Kami. She might not be Kami. She might be taking the identity.
I've had my eyes on her since the moment we crossed paths.
Look at this. I saw her hiding in the rocks with Midoriya, buck naked. Midoriya!
What were you doing while the rest of us were just trying to stay alive, you bastard?
This entire test nothing but a joke for you!
Guys, cool it!
See, when you play it so much, it's not funny. But every once in a while, the horny fucking pervert jokes are kind of funny. Oh!
Greeting exchange between a man and woman whose sexual relationship is advanced several bases.
Oh my god.
Plus Ultra, did you end up...
I went plus ultra, baby.
Zero talked. Listen, guys.
Why'd you say it like that, Techie? You said it like you were found out.
But you did see her naked? Well, sorta.
Don't you lie to us?
It was a side effect of her power. I thought I was having sex with Ochako.
I beg you. I told you nothing weird like that.
Oh, hey, it's Shiketsu.
You stepping to us?
What? I think
Mora?
Shishikura in a test. My classmate with the flesh molding power.
Yeah, man, what's up? We hate that guy.
I took him out.
Thank you for taking him out.
I'm guessing he may have acted rudely or perhaps offended you.
Bakugo gonna yell at you guys.
Push his own values onto others. He probably couldn't help it in your case, since you're pretty famous. I apologize for him.
Why is Mora the most mature person here?
Fools.
I guess he wants to be friends.
It's Dabi with hair on him. I just say all Shiketsu's fucking evil.
But then there's that guy.
Anyway,
Is he a League of Villains member that I don't know? Not that I don't know. That isn't I like twice or some shit like that.
Somehow.
What's your backstory, little buddy, little bro?
No, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Well, the thing is, Son of Endeavor, I just can't help but hate both of you. You've changed a little bit since the first time our paths crossed. But you definitely still have your father's eyes.
something wrong, Yoarashi?
Nope, not a thing, sir! My father's eyes? Todoroki.
That's
See
crazy.
you out there.
Maybe I'll learn more about that. But also, again, I don't want to start predicting that literally everyone here is a member of the League of Villains. But I was gonna say before the family, like before the Endeavor stuff came out, it was almost like he had two personalities. I was gonna think maybe a toy sort of thing. Come on, Chaco, put it together.
Have you even begun to strategize?
Put it together. I know that. I know that hair looks down. I know that ass from anywhere.
I don't like this. Why do I feel so flustered?
Come on, Chaco. This isn't a crush thing.
When I was fighting earlier.
This isn't a crush thing. Dig deep. You can tell. I'll say it again. I said it in the beginning of this little arc. I love Deku and Ochako together. I do think that as of right now, it's like 90% Ochako crushing and 10% Deku crushing. Even that number up a little bit. I don't want Ochako to just be sort of reserved as a, I like Deku, I have no other character. I want, you know what I mean.
Anything about how we'd actually be scored. Since we're in the dark, all we
So I would assume no fighting. I would assume if you fight with other people, you get points taken down.
Help me, please! Look, there he is!
Grown-ass man.
My grandpa! He's been crushed. I think he's hurt. Oh no! This looks bad. Where is
Guys,
Dad? That points off your score! The first thing you should do is see how bad my injuries
I'm sorry.
are, and if I can walk. I'm breathing kind of weird.
I'm sorry, little kiddo.
And didn't you even notice that I'm bleeding from the head? People with hero licenses should be able to judge a victim's condition in an instant.
Stop yapping to me, motherfucker, or I'll leave you under these rocks.
This whole area is unstable. I'll clear a path and make a helicopter landing spot. Watch out!
Dude, you fucking idiot. He's blowing rocks everywhere.
You're not just here to provide aid. Until the police and firefighters show up, you need to exercise authority and make sure this goes off smoothly.
Come on,
Think
man.
of the
Lock
victims
in.
here. They must be terrified. There are many aspects of being a hero, but take note.
This, you know how like they do like secret shoppers that like go undercover? You don't, as a secret shopper, you're not supposed to tell them what they did wrong. You just grade them. This motherfucker is a UA fanboy. He's giving them all the hints.
I've got to get it together. I need to do my best.
Stop hesitating, man.
License aren't just things I have to do to succeed at school. They're essential if I'm going to become a real hero. The kind I want to be. Steps toward achieving my dream. Hey, it's fine.
Aww.
Over there.
What a great actor. 10 out of 10 actor.
Definitely save him. I can carry this boy to the first aid station myself. You guys, go on without me.
Deku really walked over. Damn, bro, this shit ain't look good.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Is that your only line? You're terrible.
Motherfucker's roasting him while he's saving.
What am I doing?
You gotta lock in, Ochako.
Because you like him?
Don't throw your love to the side, please. But, come on, for your family.
Do I? And I bet you also want to be exactly like that special person,
Come on, bro.
huh?
Come on, bro.
I'll put
Realization
these
here.
feelings away. I'll focus.
Have some I know you're gonna be the one to make the realization, but you need, come on.
What's a test without a few surprises?
Uh-oh, some villains.
I hope they didn't think things would be straightforward.
I kind of thought they did. That looked like fucking Gang Orca, but I would assume that is not.
But in reality, he's manipulating countless.
Okay, I
victims to
underestimated
back
the
all people and debris he's moving.
control these guys had.
His subtle control is unbelievable.
Hey,
It's still reckless. Minus point.
I thought, well, you just complimented.
You shouldn't move anyone or anything unless you've checked on the condition of
They
the...
could have had a broken back or broken neck, my man.
I apologize.
And Moira's in fucking charge
You
here?
ran off again. What's your deal lately?
Okay, yeah.
Reckless.
The quality.
I don't think that Toga is Kami. I think that Toga is impersonating Kami. Or tricking people into thinking she looks like her. You guys know what I mean?
Between Stain's fundamentalist ideas and All Might's retirement, there are many who wish to reform the role that heroes play in society. That's just fine.
Just don't become a fucking killer.
Over, like they did for you during the first round of the exam, they can impair your judgment and keep you from your potential.
Why does Teach look so scared?
Everything will topple if we're careless with our movements.
Well, let's just
We
float
have to do
everything.
this strategically.
Now I see. You're right.
First, let's use a support beam to prop up this wall. It'll take some time to get everything into place, though.
No worries, you can leave that to us.
Oh, Jesus. He's got the cocaine on him.
How's that for a brace?
I love this part, like... Again, I think the show does a really good job at the fact that, like, heroes aren't just, like, you know, fighting fucking the biggest villains of all time each day. They're doing little things. And I think that's some of the best parts of superhero media. It's seeing the heroes do some of the smaller stuff to help society.
If someone tries to do everything themselves, they'll lose time in the long run. What's important is being realistic about
No, Makabe's up there.
Several people already went off on their own. Unlike in the first round, we may need to split up for this one. We could move in smaller groups.
In that case,
Groups
I'll
of
be
two.
of much more help if I head to the river.
I'll join you.
Me too.
Guys,
Okay, Hagakure, you're kind of useless here. Like, this is what I mean. Hagakure is useless in 99% of scenarios. She's just the goat at spy work.
Sure thing.
Good. Depending on the situation, we should also work together with other schools. That's how we'll save lives.
Right.
Fucking Toga's gonna slip herself into working with Deku.
Allow my twinkling to save the day.
perfect. Thanks.
That's a shocker. I didn't think you'd be the first to help. But then...
Ayama's a changed man. Ayama's a changed man. What's going on? Is he raising the Is he not gonna be the bummiest one now? Let me tell you what. I do not want to be saved by this motherfucker.
Man, you've got to work on your rescue style.
He might be really hurt. We can't just leave him here.
Wait, we are supposed to be low-priority victims with only minor injuries.
Come on, no. Don't let him win. No!
And that's why he told us
No!
to our own?
You're kidding me.
He cannot be getting points for this shit.
That made it sound okay?
We'll get you two somewhere safe.
Yeah.
His tone was wildly inappropriate. Minus points.
There we go.
The hell did...
What are you gonna fucking do about it? No, no. Come on. Okay, I was gonna say, don't scare him into giving points back.
Hear a voice.
I want the growth from Bakugo. I don't want Bakugo to yell his way into victory. I want him to grow.
I can't swim.
I'll be right there.
We might need to warm the boy up. Let's gather firewood.
Leave it to me.
What are you talking about? Why the fuck do we need firewood? Just make a fire.
In the short time until emergency
I was right!
arrive, heroes
I was correct!
helping the victim.
That's pretty good, right? He only showed up like 2 episodes. And I immediately recognized him. And I have my name list right here.
What happened?
We're gonna die!
Come on, bums.
What? Wait, could this be?
You didn't think it was this straightforward, guys. Come on.
Large-scale attack.
Everyone, this is part of the exam.
You think so?
That means...
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Even if it wasn't part of the exam, we would think it's part of the exam.
Tell me, wannabe heroes. Can you rescue people and fight at the same time?
I don't know. Probably not fight you, but he's probably not going his hardest.
During the search and destroy mission against the League of Villains, Gang Orca fought alongside Endeavor and Best Chinist.
Yes.
He's a strong pro, currently ranked number...
I remembered he was number 10, too.
He's also ranked 3rd in the list of heroes who look as though they should be villains.
Yes! He should be... Who's higher? Endeavor and... I can only think of Endeavor.
Aren't they expecting too much from us?
Mineta, lock in.
For a pro, this would be difficult. They're going a little far, I'd say.
Damn, if Aizawa is going like, whoa, I don't know about this, then you know this is hard.
Will you fight or protect? Help or run away?
Put our strongest fighters on the front lines. And get our sort of... Oh, that's the end of the episode. What? Why was this episode so short? This episode felt really short. Is there an end credit scene? Hey guys, that was episode 19, and I really liked it. Again, I spoke about it in the middle of the episode, but I'll give a specific scene, not just in My Hero. I love the idea of superheroes being protectors of the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, the hero versus villain fights are awesome, but like day to day, like probably isn't gonna be like that all the time. So, for instance, I love like seeing Spider-Man fling around the city helping, you know what I mean, people do some little shit in New York City, like, hey, giving directions, doing this. I love stuff like that. In The Incredibles, the first scene of the Incredibles movie, I loved seeing, you know what I mean, Mr. Incredible do some of the smaller stuff. Obviously, he did have a run-in with some big villains, but also he was doing smaller stuff, getting shit out of cats out of trees and stuff like that. I really like seeing that side of these people. Again, the reason I like that so much in this universe is because, you know, it's one of the things I praise the most about it that I feel like they do such a great job at. Powers are so common. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, people aren't in awe of superpowers nowadays. It's, you know what I mean? Sure, we're you know, in awe of, you know, some of the top heroes and how motivational or how, you know, much they strive for greatness, like All Might and stuff like that. But for the most part, powers themselves aren't like that crazy. So it's normal. It's a very normalized thing. We sort of just... we see, you know, strong people in normal situations a lot. And I really like that aspect. And, you know, I've talked about it since the very beginning of the show. I love seeing people work together in these sort of, you know what I mean, hectic, chaotic, stressful moments. I love that so much. I love it. You know what I mean? And like, it's something that I really think that they do a good job at, but it's something I want them to do even more. And I've said it's something I talk about every episode. You know what I mean? I know we have our main characters, but I want some of the side characters to be more focused on. The best way to focus on the side characters without, like, you know what I mean, devoting whole episodes to fucking Hagakure or Koda or anything like that, because I know they probably don't want to do that. It's to put them in groups, to have them work together and team up and communicate and figure out the best plan. And I just genuinely love that so much. It's something about it. Something about it just gets me for some reason. Motivational, inspirational. I don't know. I'm very proud of myself for immediately, like, there was like, that's the thing about watching something on, you know, in front of a camera and putting it out there. Sometimes you are a little insecure that that you talk over something or miss certain details, and I know that I do that 100%. You know what I mean? I do it very often. So part of me is kind of like, well, you fucking idiot. But there's also moments where I'm like really proud of myself. I like, no hesitation, 0.2 seconds of seeing Gang Orca's ass. Of a character whom literally I don't think had spoken a single word before. I don't remember him speaking at all. I just remembered he looked the Gang Orca. That's him. You know, I remembered him, man. It's good on me. I do, and this is also our last test too. It's funny too. I'm gonna look like an absolute buffoon. I'm just thinking about it because I think a couple episodes ago when I was just, I would literally like condescendingly look to the camera like, oh, there's gonna be 3 challenges because it's in 3s, and I was so confident. And no, it's just 2. I'm just thinking about this Toga stuff. Like, when is this gonna? Again, I'll repeat, and you know, now because I know that she's a member of Shiketsu, or well, I know that entity is a member of Shiketsu, so it's not like she snuck in, you know, as in like by herself, you know, randomly showing up as like a, hi, no one knows me, but I'm a student at a random school. It's not like that. So it's either one or two things. Either Toga is genuinely Kami and is a student during the day and, you know, misses a couple classes every once in a while. Or what I'm now kind of thinking of, and especially with that one member of Shiketsu going, why is Kami acting so weird? I would assume that, like I said, I don't know the specifics of her power. I would assume that she has used her power to convince others that she is Kami. So my point in bringing that up is, when would that come out? I mean, I would assume, well, if that is actually Toga during her day-to-day life, I could see a world in which it doesn't come out for like a couple seasons, as in like maybe like the show doesn't even specifically tell you. They just, you know, give me a couple hints and then let it simmer. If it is Toga taking on the looks of Kami and, you know, tricking everyone into thinking that she's Kami, then it's going to be 100% revealed at the end of the thing. So, you know, because Camie's gonna be like, well, no, that's another thing, because I kept, this is weird. Hold up, this is fucking weird. Because I'm sorry. Toga's power seems so OP that I feel like I'm kind of inflating it, or I'm kind of not understanding things. I'm not visualizing things in depth. Because it's also me thinking, like, a part of me for some reason was also thinking that she's taking over the body, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? So now I have to go back, and I think that probably has to be Toga, right? Because if it's not, because this is what I mean. If it's Toga taking over Camie's body and taking over Camie's, you know what I mean, look, and convincing people that she's Camie, then like maybe the League of Villains have kidnapped Camie, you know, or like she's locked up in a fucking basement somewhere, or like knocked out, because she would be like, hey, that's not me. So, but what I was trying to say is, at the end of the mission, you know what I mean, if Toga gets Camie a provisional license, I would assume Camie's gonna go, I didn't even fucking compete. What's going on? So I don't know. Weird, some weird stuff. Like, I'm 100% confident that's Toga, but I don't know the exact sort of specifics. The, you know, little weird quirky dirks about it. So I don't know. I do not know. I'm very excited to see this gang up on some of our heroes. Like I said, we're gonna put Deku, we're gonna put Bakugo, we're gonna put Totoro. Well, we're not gonna put Bakugo. Bakugo is gonna go. We're gonna put some of our strong people on the front lines, and everyone else can sort of, save the day. You know what I mean? I would love it. I would really love it, to be quite honest, if all 100 members pass this. If they all sort of work together beautifully as a team. I think that would be, again, inspirational, if that makes sense. I think that would be inspirational, not to be cringy or anything. But I would really love that. I really would. I loved Mora. Mora's pretty cool. Seems like the most mature person in the show. Like, more than Aizawa, more than All Might, because they all have those little quirks that are like, you child. Tenya, Tenya's kind of ass sometimes. Yajirozu's kind of ass sometimes with maturity. Mora just seems like a stone cold, like, caring, always confident. I like it. I like him. I really do. And Aoyama's getting, what the fuck? Aoyama's getting, like, character growth. He's been inspired. Tenya has inspired him. But is that, you guys know I don't trust them. You guys know I don't trust Aoyama. You guys know I think there's something weird going on with Aoyama, so I don't know, man. I'm so excited to watch the next episode. I think that's it for me. Like I said, these when it gets to the hero and villain sort of arcs, to where like Shigaraki's here, or All For One's here, or, you know what I mean, there's some like evil scheme, I feel like I have more sort of lore stuff or theory stuff to like think far into the future. With these episodes, I don't necessarily feel like I have a lot of predictions. It's just more of like, I just want to sit down and binge and watch what the hell happens. So I don't know, it's weird. But like I said, I think that is going to be it for me. I really appreciate you guys for watching this amazing season with me. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, I am probably a decent amount of episodes ahead by now. If you check the YouTube comments, it will say the exact episode that I am currently on. And if you enjoy the content that I make for this okay channel, maybe mid, maybe amazing, whatever your opinion is, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. Again, it does help me out. And I will see you guys in a couple days. You guys have a good one.